Welcome everybody, my name is TommyT999 and this is the Rocket League Top 10 Saves of the Week. We start of course with the honourable mentions, and first up it's Billy Frigo, who gets up high to make sure that ball hits the ground before going over the line, taking that game into overtime. We've then also got White Boy X97, who gets up well, right behind the line and just in exactly the right spot to make sure that ball doesn't fully cross the line. And finally, we've got the Slayer 112 who decides to play statues. Yes, they're 3-1 up, there's only 15 seconds left in this game. He's currently in goal and he's thinking, yeah, it don't matter if we concede, but I'm just going to stay in this one spot and see what happens. And unfortunately for the opposition, they hit it straight at him and he gets an epic save from doing absolutely nothing, and the game is over. Before we get into the 10, we've got some teamwork saves of the week. Number 3 goes to Happy Different and Happy Tebow. First great touch there from Different, and then he comes back in after Tebow clears it back out of the goal mouth. Number 2 goes to Suoze, gets up high and across to knock that onto the post, and the teammate gets back as well to clear that straight off of the line and keep them in the lead. But the number 1 teamwork of the week goes to Mohamed Moaiseb, who along with his teammates are going to keep this ball out 4 times. Yes, 4 quick successive shots and all of them kept out. Absolutely brilliant teamwork there. So now we move in to the top 10. First up it's Mikey, 59-59, and get that out of here. No man's land, he goes for it and misses, and he's now in trouble. Out of position, out of goal, but boosts high, aerials across and flicks that away. Nicely done, keeping that score at 0-0. Next, we have got at number 9 is Zoom, you just got whooped 1, who comes so close in overtime to winning it, but a great save from the opposition. It's 2-2. 2 minutes of overtime have already passed, and after that one great save from the opposition, Zoom gets back to do that amazing save, and yes, the game continues. At number 8, this is Raphe, and it's Wall Driller. He goes up high. Here in Tokyo, the shot comes in and he spikes down right on top of it to clear that away and keep the ball away from that goal and the score at 3-1. At number 7 this week, we welcome freaking awesome 918, and this has got such a sweet tooth. He gets back to keep that score at 0-0. Yes, gets against the post to clear it, and then it's going to get lobbed, but he does a beautiful front flip and then smashes that away, and then for a third time clears it and makes sure that deadlock is not broken. Number 6 goes to Swift Icons, and it's the goal line grabber. Currently 1-1, this is a 1 versus 1 match, and it looks like it's going to be 2-1 very quickly, but he manages to get behind that, flick it away and bounce off of the post so it comes off the back of the car, and then he goes and in, grabs that ball back, comes off of the wall, gets control, jukes the defender, and puts it away to give him a lead, even though he did get destroyed in the process. Next at 5, it's Addictive Gaming with In It to Win It. 1-0 up, looking to get defensive to make sure they do not concede. And the first stop is there, brilliantly done. Off to go and get some boost. Already has earned the Saviour medal with less than a minute gone, and then comes back in to pick that out of the top corner and gets another epic save and make sure they stay in the lead. Number 4 goes to Freestyle on You, and it's boosting back Saviour. All the way from the other end of the pitch, he's come back and boosted right back into the right position to then take that away from the oncoming attacker and make sure they don't score. Watch him come flying in here, freestyling his way through the air with his boost, lands, and takes that off with the first thing that he does as soon as he lands. Next, at 3, it's Nikuek, and this is post-to-post rejection. A great first flying save across the front of the goal. Tips that onto the post and then onto the crossbar, and it looks like it might still get in, but no, he comes back to clear that away and out of danger. Number 2 this week goes to Daniel GNW, and it's Never Gonna Give It Up. What a move off of the wall, flipping across and then across the whole front of the goal to knock that away off of the post and get it clear. Seeing that one more time. Flips off of the wall, boosts, can see his opponent just about to tap that in, so he comes in, hits the wall and post to then knock himself across the edge of the goal. The ball is halfway across the line, but it's all that it does, and it doesn't cross over to make that score. So what a great piece of work that was indeed. But number 1 goes to Waverly Webb and its super duper coverage. They cannot afford to concede again. Tries to clear that ball, goes up high. Has stopped that from landing anywhere near and then tips it away from the oncoming attacker. Comes in, his teammate has kind of not helped him there, but he's managed to clear it again. But it looks like he could be in trouble again, so he gets back once more for another epic save. It's going in again, and he clears it once again. Unbelievable work, and truly deserving of that number 1 spot this week. So that is it. Thanks for everybody who's sent in their clips. Keep them coming in. I had so many clips to go through this week. I cannot wait to get as many of them back in as possible. If you didn't get in the top 10 this week, try again for next. I would love for you to take part in one of these top 10s in the future. Check out previous videos, linked on screen now. I've been Tommy T9. I'll speak to you again in the next one.